Hey guys, Ike here from IkesOutdoors.com. I'm here today to do a review on the TH20 from Thrunite. The TH20 is a headlamp from Thrunite. It's got a nice, easy on-off switch on the side. It's got variable intensities to it, and overall it's a really well-constructed flashlight. This is going to be available here pretty soon, June. If you're watching this video on the release date, it's going to be pretty soon. If you're watching it after that, it's probably already on the market, so you should check it out. We're going to give you an over-the-shoulder look at this thing on my workbench to show you all the different functions of it, how well it's constructed, and how easy this thing is to use. And you can see how bright this thing is. This thing is really, really bright and easy to operate. So we'll switch now to our over-the-shoulder view. Okay, so here's the TH20. This is how you're going to receive this thing. Box is just going to lift open like that. And of course I've opened it up, played with it, learned how to use it, and tested it out. There's the TH20. You can see good quality construction to this thing, aluminum housing, all aluminum construction. You got your Cree LED in here. You got a rubberized back to this thing, which is really nice because it conforms to the shape of your head. You got a good, comfortable headband here for it, and you got adjustability right here. So you're going to get your light. You're also going to get a replacement rubber holder for your light itself. And you're going to get a couple of replacement O-rings. You're also going to get the, your welcome, hello, thank you for buying Thrunite, stuff like that. So you're going to get that, and you're going to get a specification guide, instruction manual, things like that. So this is the, put this stuff up, this is the TH20. And you can see on this side you have your button. On this side over here you have your opening, and this just takes a single AA battery. This is going to have several different modes to it. You're going to have your on mode, which is really bright, and you're going to have your off mode. Now if you long hold this, it's going to turn on to your firefly mode. If you double click on any mode, from any mode you'll get turbo. So double click and we're on turbo. Now here's the coolest feature of this thing. Now that we're on turbo, you can see how bright that thing is. When you want to reduce the light, you just push and hold. You see the light going down. If you push and hold again, the light will work its way back up to its brightness. When it starts blinking, you're at the brightest it's going to be. It starts blinking again, you're at the lowest setting that it's going to be. And if you hold that, it'll just cycle through the brightest all the way down to the dimmest. Now, if you let off of it and you're using this mode, it has a memory. So when you push your button and turn it off and push your button again, it's going to turn right back on to that same mode. So there's your different modes on this thing, and it is really, really bright. Double click for turbo, and on turbo, this thing is 520 lumens. This thing is super, super bright on turbo. Your other modes are, you go down to 250, down to 230, down to 1.6, and down to 0.3. So it has a good variation of it. The distance on this is going to be about 67 meters. 1120 CD max is your intensity. Impact resistant, it is impact resistant from 1 meter, so you can drop it from 1 meter onto something and it should be okay. It is also waterproof. The rating on this thing should be about waterproof to about 2 meters, and with the rubber O-ring in there and a good solid construction, shouldn't be a problem there. So that's your basics of the Thrunite TH20. This also has a 2-year free replacement plan. If for normal use, if this breaks, they'll replace it within 2 years. This also has a 30-day refund by Amazon and limited lifetime maintenance. And that says, as to those exceeding 2 years of the purchase date, we will still provide with maintenance service. But the cost of the parts will be charged and the freight should be paid by customers. So that's after your 2 years. If you have trouble with it, they'll still take care of you, but you're going to have to pay for parts, which to me is a pretty good warranty. So that's a good look there at the TH20 from Thrunite. Okay, so you can see there this thing is quality constructed, it's easy to use, and has a wide range of functions. And it's easy to operate, easy to get to those functions. I love the fact that I can double click it and get to turbo mode. And I also like the memory function. If I don't want to go to turbo mode, I just push it once, it goes right back to the setting that I had it on before. So this thing is great for a variety of situations. If you're going to use it for a home defense flashlight, it's great for that. If you're going to do like for me, or you're going to use it for hunting, it's great for that because it has a variation to it. And I know when a home defense situation, sometimes you want a light that's bright enough to blind the guys that are breaking into your house. Sometimes you don't want a light that's bright. Sometimes you want a light that's just enough for you to see. You can blind yourself walking down a hallway with stuff like this on the halls and things like that. You can blind yourself with a light as bright as that. So it's pretty easy to do, and it's nice to have the adjustability to it for home defense, to adjust it down to just a firelight mode and just something that's really a small amount and just you can see. The other thing that's nice about it for me hunting, when I'm going in, I want as little light as possible. I have good night vision and I don't have problems seeing in the dark, and I want as little light as possible. So I can put it on the lowest mode that I can actually see on them. I can set it on that mode, and if I trail a deer now, I want the brightest light that I possibly can get to see as much blood as I can possibly see. So I can go to the turbo mode. The other cool thing about it, what I like, is it takes AA batteries. So if you cut this thing on turbo mode, you can expect that battery to run out pretty quick. So 45 minutes, you know, something like that. And I know sometimes when you're trailing deer, if you make a bad shot, I've been guilty of it, it takes some time to find those deer or whatever animal you're hunting, and maybe hogs or something else. So if you get in a situation like that, it's really easy to throw a pack of 4 AA batteries in your bag, and if it runs out, just slap another AA battery in there and go to town. So it's not a big, heavy, bulky weight. It's not something that you got to go back and charge or something like that. It still has really high lumens, so you're really still going to be able to see really well. So love this Thrunite. This is the TH20. Every flashlight I've got from Thrunite is just awesome. I've got 3 or 4 of them now, and I've got them everywhere from on my keychain to my bag, and I've got them. I use the heck out of them. So be sure to check this out. We'll put a link in the product description below, or in the description below to this. You can check this out. And for more product reviews and how-to videos, you can check out our website, which is ikesoutdoors.com. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep making these videos possible. And if you want to keep up with us, you can check us out on Facebook under Ike's Outdoors. Appreciate you guys watching.